To reduce CO2 emissions, power plants layer on complex processes, resulting in increased electricity costs. Net Power breaks this paradigm, using a clean sheet approach to design an efficient, inherently emissions-free power cycle. Net Power uses supercritical CO2 instead of steam to produce power. Natural gas is combusted with hot, recuperated CO2 and oxygen, preventing NOx production. Burning with oxygen, known as oxycombustion, is typically uneconomic because oxygen is expensive to produce. Net Power overcomes this problem by recuperating the majority of the produced CO2 into the combustor, dramatically lowering oxygen requirements. The resulting working fluid of high-pressure CO2 and water is expanded through a turbine and then cooled in a heat exchanger. Water is removed, and the remaining nearly pure carbon dioxide stream is compressed and pumped back to high pressure. Excess pipeline-ready CO2 is exported before the working fluid is reheated in the heat exchanger and returned to the combustor. This breakthrough process produces low-cost electricity, eliminates water consumption, and is emissions-free.
My name is Rodney Allen. I'm one of the inventors of the Net Power Allen cycle system. Everybody is anxious to preserve the climate and preserve the environment, and it's one of the most pressing issues globally is to get sustainable use of energy in the future.
Back when we first created this technology, people looked at us like we were nuts, like it was too good to be true. We have a giant CO2 heat pump that we tested here outside of Houston, Texas. The summer of 2018, we lit it and it worked. And the world realized things changed.
I'm Brian Murray. I'm the director of the Duke University Energy Initiative. I've seen a lot of other power plants in the world, and you have this image of what one looks like, and this looks like something completely different.
The problem is not fossil fuels, it's disposal is the problem. It's putting it in the right place. We make sure that the CO2 is valuable, not valueless, because it has no value right now. It's very easy to vent it to the air. But by creating value for that CO2, it makes it irrational to throw it away. It makes it totally rational to capture it and to use it.
So Net Power could be a game changer by essentially lowering, if not eliminating, the trade-offs between low cost and clean. If it can produce electricity at a cheaper cost than the incumbent technologies, natural gas combined cycle, coal, nuclear, then the market is going to drive it towards that. And if the market drives it towards that, and it's produced this significantly cleaner form of electricity, that's going to be the kind of thing that isn't going to require big policy imperatives from Washington or for state capitals. The market can drive it, and that ultimately is their hope.